What it is? What's good? What's good, my peoples? Let's talk. Let's talk. Got a little something on my hat, but it's going to be there because I can't get it off. Let me see if I can get it off. What's going on? Who in here with me? I'm talking to myself. Let's see. Let's pop this chat out. Let's talk so I can see everybody clearly. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Make sure y'all can hear me, see me clearly. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? No? Talking to myself? I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit. Make sure I ain't talking to myself. Michael Clark, what's good? Dak owns Philly. What's goody? I heard my dog. He say hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all hear? Wisdom to God. Rico Clark, what's going on? Ty Williams. Can y'all hear me? Loud and clear? No? Y'all let me know. Let me get this mic together. Brandon Fife, what's good? All right, that's a bet. Sin City Cowboy, what's going on? Let's talk a little bit. Cynthia Casilius, I think that's what it says. What's going on with you? You know what I mean? Let's talk a little bit about our current roster before this draft, you know what I'm saying, and how much is going to dictate what we end up doing. Y'all hit that like button for me. It's a light amount of people. It's 20. I know it's the NBA playoffs, but it's draft week. So we're going to talk. At least that's how I feel. We're going to talk, you know. As I said it right, appreciate that, Cynthia. Appreciate that. iRock, what's good? You know, y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see the players up there. You know, y'all see TJ Bass, you know, Brock Hoffman, Jalen Tolbert, Sam Williams, Chauncey Golson. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie Smith. Y'all see the players up there. Luke Schoonmaker. I probably should have put Damone Clark on there too. Loves Beauty, what's going on with you? Ty Williams probably finally caught a live. Appreciate you, Ty. Hit the notification bell, man. How many of y'all got the notification bell on? Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all got the notifications on? You know what I'm saying? If you subscribed and all that. Y'all just let me know. If you do. See, you getting the mod. You getting the mod, Ricardo Clark, because I ain't even know. Mod you up. You know what I'm saying? Give out some mods tonight. Since it's a small amount of us, I'm gonna give out some mods to the people that's rocking with me tonight that jumped in here. You know, give out some mods to my peoples. You know, peoples that rock with me strong. Just make sure you got the notifications on. I named those players because I really do feel like they're gonna dictate the draft as far as who the Cowboys have faith in going forward. You know, I feel like the Cowboys have faith in certain players. They might not draft in that spot or force drafting it early. You know, how much faith do they really have in Jalen Tolbert? Y'all let me know. Man, do me a favor. Let me do this really quickly. Y'all bear me for a moment. Y'all bear me for a moment. Hold on. So I can share this joint on Twitter. Y'all hit that like button for me while I do this, though, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, you know what I'm saying? 50 people in here watching. It's like Monday evening. Caught y'all off guard. I missed y'all on Saturday night, though. That's real talk. All right. I got it. Apologize. Want to get this joint up. Let me see what I missed. My fault. That's crazy. It's 60 people in here, only 29 likes. So half y'all rock with me, half y'all don't. That's crazy. All right. Half the people walking with me like, yo, what up? The other half is like, nah. Wisdom to God. Dallas has receivers, but wouldn't mind CD Cousin getting picked up. So how confident are you in Dallas's receivers, wisdom to God? We can start there. We don't got to talk about CD Lamb. We already know we got an all-pro top 3, and he ain't 3 receiver in the NFL. Loves Beauty. Hope you had a wonderful birthday week in Rome. I did. Thank you. Appreciate the love. And I missed y'all. That's I ain't get the chance to go live. I tried to get some content out there. One-handed band. Appreciate you. That's my dog. Smash that like and sub, y'all. Y'all saying 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I would say, me personally, I would say that the Cowboys have if we just do the NFC, weapons-wise, I would say we're probably 5th in weapons. And that includes the receiving core. And CD Lamb is carrying the brunt of that. Brandon Cooks is carrying most of the ever part. After that, why do y'all think that Jalen Tolbert is about to take a leap? 70 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me so we can get to 100. The more y'all hit the like, the more people will know I'm live. Wisdom to God. I wouldn't mind another receiver at all. I wouldn't either. I would almost say it's a priority. Lucas Herbert with the first super chat of the night. Appreciate you. $2 super chat. Dallas needs to take a running back or a receiver. No question. That's where I'm at. I'm low the clip guy. A lot of people don't like it, and I get it. But I'm used to standing on my own when I make decisions about the Cowboys. Like, a lot of my stuff isn't like widely loved at first, and then eventually people come around. So I get it. I'm also the guy last year that before the draft I said we was taking Mozzie Smith. So know a little bit of something. Brandy Mahoney, what's goody? Appreciate you. Lead Commander, what's going on with you? You a Commanders fan? Because your name Lead Commander. I got to ask you. 76 people in here. Appreciate y'all for locking in with me. I'm looking at it like this. I feel like Jalen Tolbert's ceiling at this point, because I used to think he can become a 2. Jalen Tolbert's ceiling is a 3. That's not me being disrespectful. That's just what he showed me. I ain't saying he's bad. Being an NFL starting 3 is great, but that's the ceiling. Jalen Brooks, I'm going to give him a pass. He's so young. I ain't even put him out there on the chart. Jalen Brooks got 1 year under his belt. He get a pass. Jalen Tolbert got 2. Last year, he should have showed more than he did. Brandon Cooks, although he had 8 touchdowns last year and he really came on later in the year, as I've said plenty of times, Brandon Cooks, man, nobody is game planning for Brandon Cooks at all. And I feel like I want to have an offense that is feared. Not an offense that dominates you, but you're shocked that it happened. Do y'all think that anybody fears our offense? And I can hear a Dak hater now. Yeah, it's because of Dak. I don't like. Come on, we having a grown conversation right now. Let's stay on topic. Ricardo Clark. We need another young dog with CD. We do. We need some young dogs out of this draft, and depending on how much faith they have in all those players I got on the thumbnail, will let you know where the Cowboys are going to go in the draft. The Cowboys already told you we have faith in Mozzie Smith. I don't even care if he just had shoulder surgery. Am I saying that's the right decision? Not necessarily. But it's the truth. The Cowboys are not going to force draft another D tackle. I don't see it in the first round. Unless if Byron Murphy falls, you got to have a conversation at 24. He's that type of a talent. He's a Dexter Lawrence type of a talent. But then you say to yourself, do I use my first round premium pick on D tackle 2 years in a row? That's hard to do. Mozzie's a bust. I'm not gonna call him a bust yet, but he had a bust first year. Trap 56. He had a bust first year. Second super chat of the evening. Appreciate you, Nick Reeder, my guy. Like you said, Dallas top 5 in weapons in the NFC. Where would Tyler Smith, TJ Bass, Hoffman, Martin, and Steele rank as top O-line in the NFC? We got to get O-line and linebacker. We do need to get O-line and linebacker. Unfortunately, we have so many holes, Nick Reeder. We can pick like 7 positions, and it's going to be looked at as a great pick. It just is. It just is. That's where we at. 87 people in here, man. The last 20 people, man, if you slid in late, hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. Let's get it to 80 likes and so on and so forth. Ricardo Clark with the $20 super chat. Y'all know the deal. Somebody dropped 20 in there. Late B-Day gift. Appreciate you, man. Y'all throw the fire emojis in there for Ricardo, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I appreciate the love 100%. Thank y'all. And everybody else that's been giving super chats, all the people in the comments and stuff, I appreciate y'all too. Y'all know the rules on the channel. We show love to people, especially if you drop the dub in here. I just think it's only right. I do. No, but what I'm saying is, you know, the players, especially like Jalen Tolbert, Luke Schoonmaker, like Luke gotta like, I feel like if Luke Schoonmaker don't show up in camp, he might need to get cut. Tell me I'm lying. The Cowboys are looking for tight end again. That is an indictment. We had another 30 visit to the Cowboys. We got Peyton Hendershot. Of course, we got the guy, Jake Ferguson. Y'all know Jake Ferguson, that dude. So we got Fergie. We got Hendershot. We got McEwen, I think, still. We got John Stevens coming off of ACL. And we got Luke Schoonmaker. And we are 4 people away from 100 in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Last 10 people that jumped in here, please. And Luke Schoonmaker. And when you seen the 30 visits, we looking at the tight end round of Texas. That's an indictment on Schoonmaker. You was a 2nd round pick last year, and we already looking at tight end again? Nah. I just can't get with it. My top 2 tight ends on this team right now. Y'all want to know who they are? Top 2 tight ends on the Cowboys right now. Jake Ferguson, of course. Right? Of course, Jake Ferguson. Luke Schoonmaker. Psych. Peyton Hendershot. Henny and Ferg. That's it. It's Henny and Ferg. Now, I know Hendershot has had his boneheaded moments, but 105 people in here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all hit that like button as y'all come in the door, please. Hendershot has shown great athletic ability, some field stretching ability. I think he needs to work on his blocking and things like that, and that's why they drafted Schoonmaker. But I feel like Hendershot gives us a way better element to our offense. That's why he's still around. Charles Benall? Apologize for mispronouncing your name. Please get a receiver. Corley in the 3rd round. Trade up if needed. I would love Corley. I know the comparison to Debo's a lazy one, but I like that his running ability after catch. The Yak King, Malachi Corley. The Yak King would be great for the Cowboys offense. I feel like you just get him the ball, he'll create. Before he learns all the plays, before his routes get all crisp and all that, he could just create. Almost to 100 likes. We got 111 people in here. Let's hit them last 15 likes, get it to 100, please. Pretty please. And if you ever wonder why I ask for likes, unfortunately, since I don't pre-plan and let y'all know when I'm going live sometimes, the more likes, the more people find out it's live. It pushes this to YouTube's algorithm and lets everybody know we're live so we can have a party in here right now. So that's why I asked for it. That's pretty much it. It helps us with the algorithm. It's not really that deep, but if you're wondering why I asked throughout the live stream, that's why. Troy Dudley, trade back and get Xavier Legette. I would love to. Big body receiver, A.J. Brown, Terrell Owens, big physical, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them receivers. Maybe Dez Bryant. I've missed that element in our offense. I would definitely take. Damn, somebody took their light back. I ain't never seen that. That's they tired of me. I just watched the lights go backwards. I apologize. Somebody said, "Nah, dog, shut up. I'm done with you." Charles been on with another $2 super chat. And why not go after Sweat? Tavondre Sweat, we might. What round would you go after Sweat? What round? Joe Gonzalez, what's good? What's good? What's good? A couple people jumped in here. The Reaper, Brandon Comey. I'm sorry. My apologies. I was being rude. I was running my mouth, and I missed y'all slide in here. It's all good, Marcus Luna. I've seen you here a couple times, dog. You support on the regular. You are in here on the regular, so it's all goody though. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that $2 super chat, Charles. I would go after Sweat, no question. Third round is perfect. But listen, can I say something that I feel prophetic? You know how people call me crazy. Y'all heard? All right, it's 4 likes away from 100. Y'all just messing with me at this point. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna wait for y'all to do God's work, and I'll make my point. I know this ain't alcohol. It's a weekday. That's water. Before somebody say something, it's a weekday. I got work tomorrow. Also, you give good content room, so hitting the like button is not hard. Thank you, Loves Beauty. I appreciate you. What I was saying is this: team trade back is a thing. How long I've been saying trade back? Let me see how many people been watching with me. Toxic Special K, what's good? Appreciate you coming in and hitting that like. Appreciate you, big dog. I've been preaching that, screaming that for weeks. Now I see people on board. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the writer. I don't need everybody to tell me I'm right, or you know what I'm saying? That's not I don't care about that. I just want Cowboys prosperity. I'm happy that it's a thing now. I don't get no extra special points. Philly was good. I don't get no extra special points for being one of the first people to say trade back. If we do it, no one's going to be like, you get a prize. I don't care about that. The only reason I've been saying to trade back is because we need picks. We got 7, and we got like 12 needs. I want to double dip at linebacker, D tackle, running back. Like that's 6 picks right there. I want double dip at O-line. That's 8 picks. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to be able to do all of that, but I would love to. You feel me? So trading back maybe twice, you can really load up because there's a lot of great talent in there. Otis Landry, Rome, you the man. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I try. I rock said I've been saying it for a month. I've been saying it for a minute. But the reason why I brought it up, hold on, let me read this other super chat from my guy Nick Reader. Appreciate you, Nick. You live streaming in the draft all this weekend. I will be live streaming at times during the draft. I cannot promise you, Nick, that I'll be doing like an 8-hour stream. I can't. I just can't. But I will be I'll be jumping on live like on Thursday. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna go live before the pick or right at the pick. Does that make sense? I would love to go live. I don't know if I want to just be sitting there like the Bears took Caleb Williams. All right. The Patriots took JJ McCarthy. I don't want to do that. I cover the Cowboys. I don't care about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I might jump live right before us though. Like let's just say we pick it around 11. Because we in the 24s. I mean we 24. I would jump on maybe like 10:30, like what's good, and we can go from there. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I'm not carrying the live. I don't want to talk about other teams for 2 hours through commercial breaks. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I do like right before, and then the pick, and then we'll talk about it. Or if we trade back, we'll talk about that and stuff like that. if we trade out of the first round. But I'm not. No, I don't want to be talking about the Seahawks took Troy Fontaine. I don't care. It's too much. So y'all can look for me to pop in right around there. Actually, I got some opportunities. Somebody reached out to me and asked me to jump on their live stream. Pretty big media outlet. I was like, whoa. So they're trying to work that out because I told them I'm gonna be live streaming too, and they said they're fans of the content. But they want me to jump on and talk about the Cowboys pick. So I got to figure something out. Whether I jump on with them real quick and jump back in here. I just thought it was dope. Dope little look. Somebody DM'd me earlier, so I was happy about that. Rich Lloyd, the show with you and Vach was awesome. Hope y'all do more. Of course, Vach is my dog. That's our second show we've done solo together. I'll be shooting Vach text messages, full disclosure, about possible draft picks. Because, Vach is in his bag. I text Vach. I text my boy DMV. I text Jay Tuck all the time. Yo, how y'all feel about him? What about this? What about that? You know what I'm saying? These is my draft confidants that I don't mind reaching out to. And my dog Boss. So, some people I really, really like to reach out to. Let's get it. We had 100. We've been hovering around 100 something like it's 137 people in here. Let's get it to 120 likes. Let's do that. Let's hit the like button for me. But I'll get back to the topic at hand. I'm sorry, I had a little tangent. I really, really feel like there's about 3 players on that thumbnail that I feel like are going to step up next year that people ain't thinking about. Sam Williams is number 1. I feel like Sam Williams is going to be a double-digit sack guy. I know he's had some boneheaded plays on special teams. Charles Benoit, am I in DC? No, I ain't in DC. That was mad random. No, I'm not in DC, big dog. I got family up there. I went to school in Richmond, Virginia, but no, I'm not in DC. I'll be in DC. But I really do feel like that Sam Williams is going to have a big year. I can see an 11 sack year out of Sam. I feel like with the right snaps, Sam Williams had 5 sacks last year on minimal snaps. He was 3rd string. I feel like I looked on the field most times and I saw Dante Fowler, Dorrance Armstrong. That means Sam was 5th in the rotation. He was 5th in the rotation, still had 5 sacks. 148 people in here. Y'all hit that like button. Let's get it to 120 likes. And I know he had his frustrations where he's like released the dog and he wants to get more playing time. And I think that's where some of the boneheadedness comes from. I feel like Sam is one of them players that you got to let him stay engaged. And I'm going to be honest with you. Sam Williams has more talent than Dorrance Armstrong. I can't say he definitively has more talent than Dante Fowler. He's been a Pro Bowler and all that. But I feel like he can get there. I feel like Sam Williams is a starting caliber defensive end in this NFL. The only thing that's in front of him right now is D-Law. I feel like Sam will have a great year this year in the heavy rotation, and I feel like next year he'll be a starter. I wouldn't say can't get right, though. I feel like Sam Williams last year, a lot of those plays, he shouldn't be playing gunner. He shouldn't. And now he's athletic enough. He shouldn't be playing gunner on special teams. Come on, man. He shouldn't. Last 20 people, y'all doing me like I say. Hey, last 20 people, it's 150 people in here. Last 20 people that jumped in, y'all doing that thing. Y'all wouldn't walk in nobody's crib, not take your shoes off, go straight to their kitchen and start making a sandwich without saying what's up. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. Don't be that guy that walk in somebody's house. Just start watching. Don't do nothing. Just watching. Don't do that. You walk in my crib and don't say nothing, go to my kitchen, you're gonna have to see me with the hands. you gonna have to throw them hands at me. But I think Sam is gonna have a step up year. Another player. I feel like TJ Bass right now. I feel like TJ Bass is the one that's being slept on the most. I do. I don't know for sure if Dallas is going to double dip at offensive line like we think. I feel like TJ Bass might get some snaps at center over Brock Hoffman. I feel like TJ Bass, Brock Hoffman has the great rollout right now. Brock Hoffman, I appreciate y'all. I see y'all hit that like button. Brock Hoffman got he got the podcast. Shout out to Brock. He got the great videos online. But from what I hear, man, TJ Bass just a worker. He ain't got no online videos. He ain't got no podcast. TJ Bass just putting in work. I feel like he's gonna come back more locked in, and he really gonna have a chance to play. Appreciate you, Paul. He said that hat is hard. Appreciate you. Rich Lloyd, load the clip. Load the clip. That is that. Hey, that's going to my point. I think that we will go O-line in the first 3 picks, but I want to go weapons the other 2, additional to the trade back. I want my running back early. How y'all feeling about Rome cracks me up? Hey, I'm just keeping it real, wisdom to God. I'm just keeping it real. How y'all feel about right now? Seriously, how are y'all feeling about our running back room? I talked about players stepping up. I put a bunch of players that should be stepping up on that thumbnail. It ain't a running back on there. I ain't put Rico on there. I think we've seen Rico's ceiling. That's disheartening. I feel like we've seen Rico Dowdle's ceiling. That's not good. Royce Freeman, okay. Deuce Vaughn, show me something. Hunter Lipke got a bigger fan base, but ain't showing me nothing. Show me something. He not a running back, he a fullback, but that's my point. Our entire running back room is on show me something status. I ain't got faith in none of them dudes. I think I've seen flashes. Rico showed me some flashes. That's it. Royce Freeman has shown some flashes on other teams. Deuce Vaughn hasn't even shown me flashes outside of the preseason. And that's disheartening because he had some really nice things in the preseason. But now I can't use that no more. You're a full year in the league, and I haven't seen nothing in the game. So I'm going to need Deuce to show me something in the game. I was beating my chest about Deuce last year. Last year came and went. I'm sorry. Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle had an entire year to make us say, we don't need Tony. And he couldn't do it. I don't want to hear nothing about the carries because when Tony was with Zeke, he made a bunch of people, including our front office, think we might not need Zeke because of what he was doing when he was a dual back. Now, when he became the head back or the lead back, I ain't see that no more. But when he had his chance, Tony really had people thinking, yo, we might be good next year. I'm saying that to say we're not good at running back. We got to do better. The Lunatic with a $2 super chat. My guy, mi hermano, what's good? Support CFT, new Cowboys media. F Philly, always at Philly. DC for life. Appreciate you, dog. That's my dog, the Lunatic. One of the best Cowboys fans in the nation. If you don't know the Lunatic, you wildin'. You wildin'. I would love to take my dog DMV said, yo, let's take Trey Benson at 24. Now, let me ask y'all that. How y'all feel about that? Take Trey Benson at 24. Y'all about that life? Because I'm gonna tell you one of the biggest things I am about the NFL draft. I'm a go get your guy kind of guy. How many of y'all said that Detroit was crazy last year when they went to get Jahmyr Gibbs that early? Detroit went to get a running back that early. Was they crazy? They ain't look crazy when you seen them playing this year, did you? Because if you don't take them when you had a pick, you run the risk of somebody else taking them. Now, I want to take a receiver before I take a running back, but I would go back to back running a receiver running back. Now I know my boy Vach is turning over in his bed. Like, what is wrong with you? He done turned off my stream because Vach ain't trying to hear it. But I will concede. I'm not going to get mad and punch the TV. 164 people in here, 140 likes. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. If we go O lineman first, fine. Go get my running back and receiver next. Excuse me. I'm not saying you have to go get running back that early. I'm saying don't just wait around like last year and then you end up just taking Deuce Vaughn because nobody left. If the Cowboys was on top of their stuff, Dean Lee was good. Dean Lee was good. A couple people slid in here. If the Cowboys was on top of their stuff, we'd have took a running back last year. All the draft picks from last year, we should have took a running back last year, preferably in the second round, and we would not be having this discussion. If we just took our running back, I would trade Luke Schoonmaker for the entire running back class last year. I don't even care who you're picking. Tell me I'm lying. If we had just took a running back last year in the second round, we wouldn't have had this problem. Darius Hughes was good. My dog Landlord is in the building. Shout out to Landlord. Y'all go make sure y'all go subscribe to my dog channel too and show him love. Landlord does phenomenal work. And he is team load the clip with me. He won a receiver in the first round. Landlord, why you here, man? Let them know what receiver you want in the first round. Because I want Brian Thomas Jr. That's my top. And then after that, I love Keon Coleman and then Malachi Corley. I think those are my top three that are within range. Of course, Marvin Harrison and Neighbors and stuff like that. Sprinkle and Ladd McConkey. That's my top four. If the Cowboys left with Ladd McConkey, Malachi Corley, all right, we can make it a top five. I love Brian Thomas. I love Keon Coleman. I love Ladd McConkey. I love Xavier Legette. Oh, it's so you hear how many good receivers it is? This is where I get mad. This is why I get mad. It's so many great receivers. You don't like Corley? It's fine. Corley's more of a weapon project type dude. He's more so just get the ball in his hands. He gonna create. But we need to collab Rome and Landlord. Say less. Landlord, we need to get in. I'll shoot you a DM, dog. We need to get some work in. I respect Landlord, man. I'm always seeing him over there with Boss. I seen this show with Vach. Landlord out here putting in work, man. 100%. We'll get something done. It's a long off season. We will get in there and get something done. It's so many receivers. It's almost negligence to not get one in the top two picks. And I asked this question last stream and in one of my videos. When's the last time we drafted a receiver in the top two picks? The time frame is crazy. It was COVID. It was 2020. I like Xavier Worthy too. It's a lot of good receivers. I like Adonai Mitchell. It's a lot of good receivers. It's a lot. Like, it's negligence to need a receiver as bad as we do. Just think about this. We add any of those receivers, Brian Thomas, Keon Coleman, Xavier Legette, Ladd McConkey, Xavier Worthy, Adonai Mitchell, Polk. We add any of those receivers, and then you look up, you got CeeDee Lamb, one of them weapons, and now Brandon Cooks is your three? And Brandon Cooks already loves to mentor and teach receivers. He would take that young boy right under his wing. Okay. All right. Y'all know what to do, man. Y'all know what to do. We ain't here having a good discussion. Y'all know what to do. I don't even want to say it. Y'all see the corn in there, man. Throw the cornballs in the chat, man. We was having a good discussion. It's like 18 legit dudes. Y'all know. This dude that came in here saying something crazy. Come on, man. Zach Wilson is better than Dak. I'm gonna give y'all like 2 seconds. If y'all don't get it moved, I'm gonna get it removed. I'm not even gonna give that any energy. That's wild. That is wild business. Zach Wilson is better than Dak. Hit the like button for me. That dude say one more thing. I'm not only gonna mute him, I'm gonna block him from the channel. He gonna have to come on here with his burner. Say something stupid. Say it. I dare you to say something. Say something else, Joe Biden. You're gonna have to watch me from your other Gmail. Because I ain't going. You're gonna have to come. You're gonna have to watch my joint incognito. You ain't going. Hey, say something else crazy. You're gonna be tight. You're gonna have to get your 13th burner out messing with me, saying silliness. Zach Wilson's better than Dak Prescott. Speaking of Dak Prescott, hey, how many of y'all are not just subscribe, but how many of y'all got the notification bell on? Because I'm gonna drop another video. I'm working on something real soon, talking about the big mistake that they would let Dak Prescott walk and moving on from Dak Prescott. The 33rd team, I forgot that I think that's the Twitter handle. They released something earlier that's bugged me out. And they was talking about it on 103.5 The Fan. And they're talking about teams, the last quarterback to throw for 30 touchdowns for multiple teams. And it was so jarring. Because people take Dak for granted. He throws 30 touchdowns on a regular basis, wins 12 games. Everybody thinks that just happens. Can y'all name the last quarterback to throw for 30 touchdowns and 4,000 yards for the Chicago Bears? Bug me out. Bug me out. Dig down 8604. It never happened. They ain't never had a 4,000 yard passer or a quarterback that threw for 30 touchdowns. The Washington Commanders or Redskins or whatever you want to call them, they haven't had somebody do that in 50 years. The stats was bugging me out. The last person to do it for the Miami Dolphins. The last quarterback to throw for 30 touchdowns for the Miami Dolphins. Y'all know who it was? Bug me out. $9.99 super chat from PJ Perry. Appreciate you. These fans not ready for life without Dak. They not. Dan Marino. PJ Perry, thank you for that super chat, man. Let me get you a mod, dog. $10 super chat. Appreciate you. And you're right. PJ Perry just said these fans are not ready for life without Dak. They are not without Dak Prescott. They just not. Don't that sound sick? Dan Marino been retired for like 20 years. And Trevor Lawrence ain't did it. Like, it's these teams out here struggle bussing. A team today, an NFL franchise, traded draft capital for Zach Wilson. Y'all want to get rid of everybody was praising, giving props to the Denver Broncos when they traded away Russell Wilson. Or not cut him, just let him walk. They were like, yo, man, take a stance. Take a stance. Move on from Dak. The Broncos did it. They brave. No disrespect, because I love my man's hats. He the only hats I've been buying. No disrespect to Ben DiNucci. But the Broncos got rid of Russell Wilson, and their quarterback room right now is Jared Stidham, Ben DiNucci, shout out to the True Brand, and Zach Wilson. Y'all want some of that? That's what y'all want? I repeat, Jared Stidham, Ben DiNucci, even though I love your hats, y'all see all the True Brand hats behind me, and Zach Wilson. Y'all want some of that? Y'all want to blink next year, and our quarterback room is Cooper Rush, Trey Lance. It's getting dark, ain't it? It's getting dark. And some other random rookie. Ooh, say it out loud. Say it out loud. Trey Lance, Cooper Rush, and some loose random rookie. Say it out loud. You feel comfortable with that? Yeah, because everybody, Cooper Rush went 4-1 without. We don't need him. We don't need Dak. Trey Lance played in 3 NFL games and got hurt in his 3rd, I think. He has shown nothing in this league. Y'all ready to just turn over y'all ready to turn over the most important sports franchise in the world to Trey Lance. All because you don't like Dak Prescott. Because that's all this is rooted in. Just hate him. I don't want him. I want him around. My 2 cents. What's good with you? Hold on. Y'all ain't got to delete. Let me see what he said. Y'all ain't got to delete everybody's anti. That one dude, though, he had to go. Let me see what this said. Oh, no, don't delete the 60 M's and cap. Let James Waldron talk. That's fine. I don't mind. Hey, y'all, I don't mind. I should have been clear. The dude that said the Zach Wilson thing, that was so idiotic. He had to go. But y'all can let the other comments rock if y'all don't mind, please. Y'all don't gotta block these. Y'all don't gotta block these. Dak the choker. That's fine. Because that's probably that dude coming back with his burner. But when the Zach Wilson thing, I had to just make an example out of him. But 60 M's. Dak Prescott's getting paid 60 M's because Dak Prescott has never made his APY any of the years on his contract. He was 40 million APY. The Cowboys decided to push his contract out, and they got to pay it. But the Cowboys can fix this issue, just like most people that have a franchise quarterback. You extend the franchise quarterback, push the money to the back, and then you usually pay the dead money if they retire. And you can spread dead money over multiple years, so you never eventually have to pay that huge cap hit. You just kind of spread it out. I think you can spread it out over 5 years. So if Dak retired, like most people, when their contract ends and they're a franchise quarterback, and let's just say we had 60 million we owed him, we would spread 60 million over 5 years, take the minimal cap hit every year, and it won't really hurt. But the Cowboys are stubborn. Right now, what they want to do is pay him out his last year of his contract because they want him to just play on a 1-year deal, which is stupid. It's idiotic. No one ever does this. No one does this. But we're a stubborn, idiotic team. And that is what it is. That is what it is. Dak Prescott led the league in touchdowns last year, was runner-up in MVP, 2nd team All-Pro. And we want to let that walk out the door. Somebody make that make sense. Hold on. The chat, it froze. Hold on, let me pop it out. I missed a couple of super chats. My apologies. Let me get back to those. My fault. I missed a couple of super chats. Let me get back to the couple. Hold on. Who did I miss? Let me see. Michael Clark. Let me read before I read the super chat. Michael Clark says, "Fun fact: Dak's only losing season was when he was injured. That don't count. Dak didn't start the entire year. Dak has never had a losing season where he finished it not injured. Yeah, Dak's the quarterback version of Mike Tomlin. He don't have losing years. Popeye Peach 187 to $2 super chat. Denver has a real GM though. We have Stephen Jones. Denver has a real GM, and they still making crazy moves because as much as they hate Russell Wilson, they are worse at quarterback with no plan. 169 likes, man. Let's hit that like button for me. With no plan, they're worse at quarterback. It's bad. Jeremy Rutherford with the 199 super chat. Appreciate you. We trading back, bro. We need Brooks from Texas. I would take Brooks from Texas. I'm not afraid of the ACL. I like Trey Benson a lot, but I would take Brooks. But team trade back is fully alive, no question. No question. I just don't understand the thought process behind letting somebody like that walk. There's no precedent for it. I've never seen nobody do something that crazy. They have a quarterback that, y'all do realize that last year, Jalen Hurts was in the top 10 of the top 100, right? Right? He didn't throw 30 touchdowns. He had a whole bunch of tush pushes. He was runner-up second to MVP. Now, the league has a propensity to not like Dak Prescott. But Dak Prescott 100% is going to be a top 20 player in the top 100. I'm going to say top 15. We're going to watch that list in August. He might be top 10, but I got to see how the players vote. 36 touchdowns, led the league in touchdowns, second in MVP voting, one of the tops in passer rating. Like he killed it last year. I know the playoff game was bad. But when they run that list, he going to be a top 15, top 10 maybe quarterback. And the discussion during that is going to be the Cowboys are going to let this walk out the door. Not because he's 40. At 31, he might be 31 by the time I listen, but he's still 30 right now. Quarterback prime, we're going to let that just walk out the door. And guess what we're going to get in return? Who keep deleting PJ? Hold on. My fault. That foot under messed up. Oh, what did they say? Oh, all right. I get it. PJ Perry, let that rock because that's so idiotic. Let it rock. Don't mute nothing else. Y'all just let the comments rock because they're so bad. I want to clown them. Somebody just said Dak is equivalent to Gardner Minshew. Just like I can't take you seriously. Like when you say that, I feel like it's racial. Like you got a racial problem with Dak. Like I got to take it there because it don't make sense. Dak is equivalent to Gardner Minshew in what way? Please elaborate. Tell me what Gardner Minshew has done to make you want to say that outside of you just wanting to be just disrespectful as possible to Dak Prescott. I just want to know. If your goal is just disrespect Dak Prescott that much, you hate him that much, I got to know why. Why is that hate so bad for him? You got to explain. There's no way you're going to just say that he's equivalent to somebody that ain't a franchise quarterback. No way. There's no way. There's no way. It's almost like when you say that, it's like me talking to like a 3-year-old. Like it's incomprehensible. It's I can't acknowledge it. It's just childishness. But the only reason we got on the Dak thing is just because somebody came here and said that they wish we traded for Zach Wilson. Why? Why? Because he looks like a Cowboys quarterback? Why? Like, other than that, why? Yeah, I'm not even going to run from it no more. I hate to say it, but a lot of the Dak hate it is racial. Hence the T-shirt behind me. Let them hate. Most hated. I hate to say it. There's no way you can look at me and say, yeah, the guy that led the league in touchdowns, the guy that led the league in passer rating, the guy that second in MVP voting, second team All Pro is equivalent to somebody that ain't never sniffed a Pro Bowl. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's just disrespectful. And it's bullshit. I didn't hear what Romo said about Dak at the gala. Enlighten me. It's bullshit. You can't, like, if you can't give me no type of facts to why you think these players are better than him, then it's just hate. And I'm sorry, when I look at your thumbnail, it look racially driven. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it no more. It is what it is. I see it all day. He should have been first team All Pro, no question. But I'm stating the facts. Johnny Duncan Sr., I got one of the t-shirts on the way. My dog, let me check your order after this, man. Johnny Duncan, let me check your order, make sure it gets to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even put the t-shirt link here no more because I don't think it's time to be trying to sell merch to y'all. But if I wanted to buy one of the t-shirts, man, I can have somebody put the link in here. Down South Cowboy, thank you. He's Black Cam, and Unc said it, but you didn't. I don't even know what that means, but he's Black Cam. I don't know. But I appreciate you for the super chat. I don't know what that means because Cam is black. Johnny Jackson, do you think Dallas is undisciplined? I do. You mean like Cam Newton? Cam is black. Cam is black. I'm lost. Maybe I'm just missing it. My fault. I think Cowboys have been undisciplined in certain times. I think we could do better with that. Let me read what Dan Lee says. He was saying he don't have the mindset pretty much, and being the QB for the most valuable franchise, he needs to accept, then embrace it. All eyes are good eyes on the Cowboys. So what is he saying, that Dak ain't built? Because I think Dak Prescott has taken more hate than Tony Romo. Ain't never seen nothing like this. Tony Romo still got probably more fans in Cowboys Nation than Dak do. And he got 2 playoff wins too, so I don't even know how. Jessica Haggerty, what's good? I ain't see you in a minute. Let's hit that like button for me, man. We almost at 200 likes. We get it to 200 likes. But I'll get back to my original point, man. The facts of the matter is I'm going to make a video on Dak Prescott talking about how to be a humongous mistake because of what he brings to the table and what these other teams are out here striving to get. There's teams that would beg to be in our position and trust and believe when he hits the open market, he ain't coming back. And a lot of y'all going to get what y'all want. But instead of me coming in here talking about, we one of the better teams in NFC because of we have 4, I'm going to literally be talking mock drafts in September and October. Can't wait for that, huh? Can't wait for that, I guess. This dude, Dak the Choker, must be saying some stupid stuff. Y'all deleting everything he said. See, look. See, y'all ain't got to delete that. Let me ask y'all a question. And then I'll move back on talking about some of the players that can dictate the draft. Right? Let me ask y'all this. Tariq, do somebody have the anybody in here got my Shopify store link? Can y'all drop that in here? I'll pin it to the top for Tariq. He want to grab one of the shirts, he can go to the Shopify website. If not, Tariq, if somebody don't put the link, just email me at cowboysfantalk@gmail.com. I'll get it to you. I'll get it to you. If somebody can't drop the link, I don't want to stop the stream to look up the joint right now, but I'll get it to you. It like some of the stuff that people be saying just don't be. It's so childish. Like I can't take it seriously. Like, dude said the only reason that Dak is the Cowboys quarterback is because the Cowboys feel sorry for him. The Cowboys are paying somebody because they feel sorry for him. Dak is a dollar menu quarterback. This type of stuff bother y'all? Dak is a dollar menu quarterback. This stuff don't even make sense to me. Like, it's not even good. Like, it's like, I like clever trolling. That's what you got for me? Like, I shouldn't even acknowledge it, but like, if that's all you got for me, like, yo, just come on, man. I got an 8-year-old. I hear more clever jokes on their playground when they out there. Come on, man. Dak's a dollar menu quarterback. The Cowboys are paying him because they feel sorry for him. But in the same breath, people are saying the Cowboys don't want to pay him because they don't believe in him. Which one is it? Y'all got to do better at y'all trolling in 2024, like, because it's bad. Anyway, I'm sorry, I was on a tangent. I really feel like Sam Williams. I feel like TJ Bass, and I feel like, you know who I think is really going to step up this year out of nowhere? Hey, forward communications. I can say what I want. I'm not going to run from that conversation no more. I'm tired of dancing around it. If you don't like that I said that I feel like some of the Dak Prescott hate is racially driven, then unsubscribe and kick fucking rocks. You don't got to be here. I'm not going to dance around it no more. I'm on the front line of Dak Prescott support, and I've seen some of the nasty, crazy comments about him. All because people don't want him wearing a star, want him to be the Cowboys quarterback. So I'm not even here to sugarcoat it or fake it no more. If you don't like it, then move on. That's a fact. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't care. If you don't like it, you can move on. Take it how you want. Just take it how you want. Anyway, back to my commentary before I was rudely interrupted. Chauncey Golston. I feel like Chauncey Golston is really, really going to excel in Mike Zimmer's system. Mike Zimmer likes big defensive ends that can set the edge. Dan Quinn liked defensive ends that were quick and nimble. Chauncey Golston is going to play a little bit of 3 tech, but he's going to play a lot of DN for us, and he's going to be in that rotation. I feel like our rotation right now, Sam Williams, Golston, of course, Micah and D-Law. And you know who the wild card is? Hold on, I got another super chat from PJ Perry, 499 super chat. If Brian Thomas or Guyton are available at 24, who would you pick? Brian Thomas Jr. Hey, my dog that wanted the t-shirt, Loves Beauty, put the link in there. Appreciate you, Loves Beauty. I will pin it to the top of the chat. If you want one of the Dak Prescott shirts that are behind me, the Let Them Hate, you can grab that joint. I'm pinning it to the top of the chat. Thank you, Loves Beauty. You can grab that joint. That's the link to the Shopify. You can grab the joint, and I'll make sure I get that to you as soon as possible. Thank you. Thank you, Loves Beauty. I appreciate it. The wild card, not Mozzie. Mozzie is a D tackle. That's a whole nother discussion. We need D tackles, veteran. We need to get a veteran that's cut, and we need to probably draft 2. We got 3 D tackles, and one of them I don't count. Carl Davis don't matter. Junior Frihoku. Junior is going to become what Sam Williams was. He's going to be the 5th man in our defensive end rotation. So I don't think we're going to draft edge because I think they really have faith in Sam. I think they have faith in Chauncey. Chauncey looking like well put together as he showed up for our organized team activities. Not OTAs, the what was it? The voluntary workouts. Yes. Apostle Benny, thank you. Loves Beauty had dropped that link. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If y'all want to grab one of the Dak shirts that's right behind me, let them hate forever our QB. You can grab that joint. And if you want to see how it look, that's probably the best. But yeah, I feel like the defensive end room, I think, is fine. I think D tackles heavily what we're going after. Linebacker is a big deal. But look, I don't think we're going to double dip at linebacker because I don't think the Cowboys have given up. I don't think the Cowboys have given up on Damone Clark. And I think they have 100% faith in Demarion Overshown. I think we're going to get a linebacker. I don't think we're going to get two. If we do get a second one, I think it'll be late in the draft, and he'll be primarily for special teams. But I really do think they got a lot of faith in Overshown. That's why I feel like we're going to get a linebacker later in the draft, like Jalen Ford. If we don't get Trevin Wallace or McGee out of Temple, I think Ford is somebody they got their eyes on. I would love for us to get Peyton Wilson or Junior Colson or Edrin Cooper, but I don't think that's going to happen. Somebody just don't like Damone Clark. Damone Clark is trash. I feel you. I think Damone Clark is trash playing Mike. I think he's playing out of position. I think you put Damone Clark back at will, he'll show the flashes that he showed the year before last. The year before last, Damone Clark was showing some good flashes. Jay all day. But some people just can't play Mike linebacker. All linebacker ain't created equal. I think Clark was out of position. Do I think Clark becomes an all-pro if he goes to will? No. Do I think he becomes a starting caliber? He did lead our league and lead our team in tackles. I think he would become a starting caliber linebacker if you move him back to will. He's playing out of position. I think we draft another Mike. But the problem is whoever we draft, Kendricks is going to be our starting linebacker this year because he knows Mike Zimmer's system. So you'll have Michael Kendricks, Damone Clark moving back to will, Overshown at the Sam. If he starts, because they said we're going to run a 3 linebacker system. I think that's wrong. I think we run a nickel, so it's going to be 2. We're going to need one more linebacker, maybe 2. You know. I think DQ just is so experimentative at DC. We got 200 people in here, 200 likes. Thank y'all for showing me love with the likes and all the super chats and everything like that. I appreciate y'all. I think DQ is just experimentative. I think earlier in the year his experiments is working. I mean, earlier in his tenure with Dallas, and then I think it's over time it got kind of old, you know. But I wouldn't be mad at Peyton Wilson, even if we win him early. You know, I am going live again this week. Might go live tomorrow. I don't know. It's draft week, so we got a lot to talk about. You know, we got a lot to talk about. I just wanted to say that the players, Chauncey Golston, Sam Williams, TJ Bass, I feel like those are the top 3. Jalen Tolbert, I feel like his ceiling is a 3. Mozzie Smith, I'm not giving up on Mozzie personally, but he's coming off shoulder surgery and he's a 1 tech, and I'm not expecting him to do more than that. Mozzie's not going to come back and go get 4 or 5 sacks. They shouldn't have made him try to do that last year anyway. Mozzie Smith should have been eating up double teams and helping linebackers scrape by setting that front end. They shouldn't have had him doing anything else. I'm trying to turn him into a pass rusher, ruin his game. That's why I think he went and lost that weight trying to get faster. Mozzie Smith need to gain that weight back, eat them blocks, and stay physical. That's it. Micah gonna play some linebacker this year too. No question. Martavis Bryant ain't even on our team no more. Is he? I thought we cut him or released him or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but if Micah if we play 3-4, if we did run a 3-4, because Zimmer can coach both, Micah and linebacker, Micah's still going to 100% primarily be just rushing the passer. It's going to be like when Von Miller was playing linebacker. He wasn't like running and he wasn't dropping into coverage. Micah's going to be rushing the passer. You call him a linebacker on. I don't care if you call him a cornerback. You call Micah a DT. He rushing the passer. That's what he going to do. Now he might move around, but he rushing the passer. Micah's not going to Micah not turning to Fred Warner. He's just not. Can he be Fred Warner? Sure, he's athletic, but he's not about to just start just being a linebacker regularly. Like that would be stupid because his superpower is getting after the quarterback. You know, but yeah, I think he'll play some linebacker. I think it's great to move him around, keep him versatile. I just don't think he's going to primarily do it. I don't see it. You know. Okay. All right. Let me take care of this. I be trying. Um, let me see. I tried. Whoever the dude obese American was, I tried. You was trying. You was trying my patience. So I didn't delete your comment. I removed you from the channel. So you could keep commenting, but you talking to yourself. I tried. Trade Micah for a third. You're not even trying. You're a child. You're probably like a 10-year-old. I can't take that serious. Yeah. You say comments like that. I don't mind like clever trolling, but you gotta do better. If your trolls ain't funny, like if I don't like laugh in my mind, like, oh, that was kind of clever. And you just coming here saying idiocracy, like, yo, trade Dak for, the starting cornerback at William and Mary or something. Like, I gotta just delete you forever. So, whatever. Like, whoever dude is, wherever he at, whatever 10-year-old it is, you just got removed forever. So you can comment, but you talking to yourself now. So go fire up your 30th burner, and I'll block that one too if you get out of pocket. Yeah, yeah, because there's like put people in timeout, and then there's like I'll remove you forever, which people forget that I can do. That's what I love about YouTube. It ain't like Twitter. Twitter, you can block somebody. YouTube, I didn't have to tell them I removed forever. On YouTube, I can remove you forever, and you can still comment. You won't even know you blocked. You'll just think nobody's talking to you. That is ill. And most people don't know that. Most people don't know that I can just put it to where you can come on the channel, you can comment, and you can do all this stuff, but I won't see it and nobody else will. So you're just talking to yourself. So do you keep talking crazy? I'm gonna just mute everybody. You're gonna be in here thinking you killing it, and nobody's gonna see your comments. You're just gonna be talking to yourself. You know? I ain't tripping. You ain't about to stress me out. Nah, I work too hard. So whoever he is, I don't know. He probably writing an essay right now, talking to himself. No, but I just feel like a lot of our players, I think they're gonna definitely step up as far as on that thumbnail, rather. I can see about 3 of them. Now, Schoonmaker, I don't know. Deuce, I don't know. I want Deuce to step up. I do. I got more faith in TJ Bass and Brock Hoffman if I'm being completely real. That's not me being disrespectful because I want Brock to work out. I do. We need him for depth at bare minimum. I need Brock to be a good player. But I don't know if he's starter caliber quite yet. We're going to see. Camp going to tell a lot. Only person I'll trade Dak for is Mahomes. Yeah, look, man, Mahomes is a beast. I really like Joe Burrow, but I don't want to trade Dak for necessarily for nobody else. If Dak for Mahomes is a thing, hey, man, I love you, Dak. But, I'm sorry. I might have to trade for Pat. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You got to understand. Dak might trade Dak for Pat. Like, look, man, I know. But that's obviously not a thing. Nobody else. I don't know. Man. That's hard. Dak is that's my quarterback. And people gonna call me a fanboy, and I'm all that. I get it. I get it. But that's just me. That's just me. Like I said, I'm gonna be live a bunch this week. I definitely want to talk to y'all tonight before the draft. So Wednesday night we definitely lit. Um, I'll see about tomorrow, but Wednesday night we definitely lit. Um, Thursday, yeah, might take tomorrow night off. We'll see. If something crazy happened tomorrow during the day, we might want to talk about it. Glenn White, the $2 super chat. Appreciate you. I'll trade McCarthy for Andy Reid. Hey, look, I love Money Mike, but yeah, Big Red is on the table. I might have to trade him too. But I'm gonna slide up out of here because it's almost 10 and I do got to work tomorrow. Are we live for draft night? D and Lee, I'm gonna be live right before the pick. I'm not talking about Caleb Williams and who the Raiders traded for. If Dallas jumped up and something happened, I'll jump live immediately. But if not, I'll probably come on around pick like 20, 18 as we start to approach our joint. Appreciate you, Joe. We will let. Hey, you ain't got to delete Bravo Airsoft's comment. We will let Dak walk for nothing, just like Vic. Hey, man, that'll be stupid. It'll be a stupid move. We'll set some more what to delete, what not to delete parameters. I don't mind the trolling because sometimes, I like to get at the trolls. I just like when you get idiotic with the trolling. Like if you're going to troll, be funny. You know what I'm saying? But when you come here and say something like trade Dak for a third or trade Micah for a third, like I can't. You're trying your best to get a rise out of me, and it's a bad joke. So I gotta just delete you because you're a child. But yeah, I'll be live again later in the week, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good evening. Like I said, I got a Dak video coming for y'all real soon, talking about why to be a mistake to move off of him. And I want to do that before the draft because anything can happen. Anything. The Cowboys are stupid. They make dumb decisions. And I wouldn't even be surprised if we drafted a quarterback and we just go ahead to deal with it. But we will see. Until we sign Dak, everything's on the table. Until we lock up Dak, CD, and Micah, I can't give faith that they're going to make good decisions. I can't. I want to tell y'all I can, but I can't. So let's see them actually make some good decisions first, and then we'll go from there. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Loves Beauty. I appreciate you, Dan Lee, Big Dow 864. Everybody that jumped in here with me. Like I said, I'll be back live again later this week a couple times. We're going to talk about it, man. We got a lot of time. Y'all have a good evening.